hikers. I am on trail today after another lovely evening with my friend Deb and her husband John. Deb came and saved me at Heaven Hill Farm from potential thunderstorms. Her town got pummeled, and I escaped all of that. And I was hearing thunder since 1 o'clock yesterday in the distance, so I really lucked out. Grateful for that. She just dropped me off at the trailhead, and I am headed up a mountain over there. Today we have 15.1 miles to Greenwood Lake, New York, where I am going to have a hotel stay at Lake Lodging, and they will come pick me up at the trailhead. They're very kind. Said anytime, don't worry about it, take your time hiking. And I also have a couple other big milestones. One, I'm going to cross officially into New York. New York, New Jersey cross each other a lot, but on the trail, I've always been in New Jersey. But then when I get off to go stay somewhere, it could be New York. I will cross into New York on the trail. The other milestone, in 3.3 miles, I will reach 500 miles hiked. And the other attraction of the day is I will be doing the Stairway to Heaven, which is a boulder climb, and I'm already out of breath. On the downside, I'm actually feeling a bit under the weather. I have a pretty sore throat. I don't know if it's like allergies or what. I don't normally get allergies, but I'm in a new environment and a little bit run down, probably. Probably. Well, we'll see. I feel better now than I did when I got up, so maybe, it'll pass. I'm gonna try and get some good sleep tonight and see how it goes. Stairway to Heaven, here we go. Some stone steps right now. I'm gonna head up this way. The trail goes straight ahead that way, but it's like everywhere you look up along the sides. Boulder, boulder. Boulder, boulder. Kind of cool for now. There's this cool mailbox randomly stuck to a tree. I think it's the trail register. Well, I know it's the trail register because I opened it up. The register's a little messy, but I found an entry from yesterday. So I added my own, and I'm going to put it back in the box. I don't know who gets these, if anyone, but I left my mark, and I'm going to put a class of 23 sticker on here on behalf of all my fellow thru hikers that are out here kicking butt every day. There we have it, folks. Appalachian Trail class of 2023. I don't know how far I've gone, maybe 1.5, 2 miles. And I haven't gotten to the hand over hand boulder climbing yet, but that climb up those rocks I was sharing, that was really rough. I'm not feeling well. My throat's pretty sore, but I don't feel too congested. Hoping I can fight it off. I'm going to get to the hotel, and I think it's right by a CVS, and I'll go get some whatever, magic potion or something to help me out. One thing I forgot to mention, it is really nice today. Literally 22 to 23 degrees cooler than yesterday. It is more humid. The humidity is up, but the sky is overcast. So no sun, and there is somewhat of a breeze now that I've climbed up here. It was a little buggy when I first started. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be miserable, but the mosquitoes seem to have abated the higher up I've gone. And yeah, so far so good. Having a break in this cute little spot by a stream. I'm going to filter some water later when I'm done eating. Having a snack and some water. I am taking a break at the stream that I just showed video of. I'm going to get some water in a minute, but first I have a Trail Magic shout out to Deb, who sent me on my way today with a big old bag of fresh cut cold watermelon, some beef jerky, and this snack stick. So I'm going to enjoy my fresh fruit, which is a rarity out here, and I'm going to filter some water in a bit and have some Gatorade, and I will continue on. I think I've only gone about 2.2 miles. Very slow pace today, and that's okay because I'm not feeling that great, but I'm doing okay if I keep it slow. So I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm going to make it to Greenwood Lake, And I do have a boulder climb coming up. I don't know when exactly, maybe after I eat. Is that how they get water? It's on the other side of this rock. I've never seen such a thing. It's like bouncing its butt in and out of the water, and it's like flapping its wings. Here, I have seen this dragonfly bouncing up and down in the sand. It looks like he's trying to move the dirt. I've never seen such a thing. Oh, he just flew off. And then these frogs came seemingly out of nowhere. I'm sure they were under that rock. And this one, it was like they were watching the dragonfly. Kind of cool. What you doing, dude? Watching your friends? Not gonna do anything now that I got the video on? I just had a lovely break for lunch by that stream, and I normally do not take sit down eating breaks, but because I am so slow and I got started a little bit late today, but I really felt not great, and it did perk me up a little bit. The rest was wonderful. Anyway, I am I don't even know what mile I am, maybe 3-ish miles in. So that means I got about 12 to go. I think the next few miles will be my hardest. And at 3.3 total for the day is my 500-mile mark. So we will be celebrating that very briefly before we get back to work. So stay tuned for that. I interrupt today's hike to bring you 500 miles on foot. You know the song that I'm gonna sing, and it's gonna be pretty bad, especially because I have a sore throat. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk a whole lot more just to be the hiker who lays down at Springer Mountain. I assume that's a mountain laurel, and I thought those were already come and gone, but it's kind of a nice little surprise to just be walking through the green and brown woods and just see some beautiful flowers over to the side. I got a hotel in the village of Greenwood Lake, and I actually called for early pickup. Instead of my planned 15 miles, I called it after 5 because that was where the next street crossing was.